And a good Wednesday to you. I'm Lisa Washington, back from vacation. Happy to be here filling in for both David and Heather. And I have some very special guests with me today for Pittsburgh Today Live. So great to see you. Probably recognize these two from Jag Off the podcast.
Hey there.
So how are you?
We're good, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Well, first I should say you're Rachael, Rennebeck, and John Chamberlin. So very great to have you here with us and to tell us about the podcast. Well, that's coming up a little bit. First, though, we have some important news to share with you about David and Heather. I'm not sure if you guys have heard this.
Who hasn't heard?
Yeah.
Talk about it, though.
Yeah.
Okay, talk about it. Both David and Heather were nominated for Emmys for hosting this show, which is so cool to get that Emmy nomination.
Right.
Here's the thing, though. They're competing against each other.
I love that.
But
I
Heather,
love that.
Heather was on social media yesterday saying it's a friendly competition and may the best anchor person win.
Yes,
right?
and so this is actually for them doing hosting of this show. It's the program for the host as a talent, both Heather and David. And I heard somebody say, are you Team David or Team Heather? But
wow, I thought we weren't going there.
You're going to put Rachael in a very difficult spot.
Listen,
yes.
I've known Heather so long and I love her, but I have this weird crush on David.
Okay, that's understandable.
He knows.
That is understandable.
Know.
So you don't have to pick a team, but as you said, the best person will win. And it's when you get that Emmy, it's a great feeling.
Oh,
so.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Even
and it couldn't happen to two better people.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
I mean, as you've seen since they've been put together, they're excellent together. It's like they've been together for 20 years.
Absolutely. And so our best to both Heather and to David. Of course, Heather on maternity leave and David taking a little time off. So I had some time off last week. I was on vacation in Orlando.
What is vacation?
At Disney. You know what? Vacation is a lot different when you have two kids.
Okay.
A 1-year-old and a 6-year-old. So this is vacation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
Doc
see that?
McStuffins.
Doc McStuffins. So look closely. My daughter used to love Doc McStuffins. So much so, we were at Disney. That's her Doc McStuffins suitcase that Doc McStuffins saw and just loved it. My son, not so much impressed with Doc McStuffins.
No.
And my daughter says, I'm 6 now, Mommy, so I don't like Doc as much. I'm like, we have to go see Doc McStuffins. Yeah. But she enjoyed it once we were there. So that's vacation now when you have two kids. There we are at Epcot. Look at my son and the baby Bjorn. He's tired. It was a long day.
The standard pick in front of the big sphere.
That's it. Disney takes it out of you. That's how I felt after vacation. And that's little Caleb. Yesterday was his first birthday.
Wow.
How did that
What
happen?
a milestone.
First birthday. I know there's not a cake and candles yet. We're going to do that over the weekend. But last night we went out kind of to celebrate the parents. You know, it's really for you. That first year, getting through that first year,
it's about
it's for you. So
any tradition for the first birthday? Will you do like a crash cake?
Yeah, so we'll do the smash cake. You know, they'll do that. And hopefully he likes that. We'll see. My daughter did not like it, but they just get messy. And
and then more work for you.
And more work for you.
And do you advise people to give you gifts at that point? Because,
You know what? Listen, he doesn't need anything.
Right.
So I don't really think. I haven't asked for any gifts.
As you said, a chance for the adults to get together and maybe
you
have
don't
a little
ask for
drink or
gifts,
two.
Yeah, celebrate the parents.
Yeah,
that's what you should do. Absolutely.
Agree.
A couple of pops.
All right, you guys. So speaking about traditions and something that is great, you all are familiar with Kennywood.
Yes.
No doubt.
And you know the old log jammer is no more. Have you heard about this, though? There are bids for one of the ride cars there. Have you heard about this?
It is.
Yes.
We checked this morning. It is now up to $10,400.
Crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
I mean, it's good because the money is going to charity, but what would you do with it?
I would park it in front of the Squirrel Hill tunnels and clog and be the log jammer for real.
Oh my gosh. Who thinks of that?
It definitely would be.
You know, most people would say I'd give it to charity, I'd spend it with my family.
No,
John's going to put it in front of a
tunnel.
tunnel.
Low ride in it.
Please don't low ride in the log jammer.
I would think maybe like the Heinz History Museum or somewhere.
I guess that's probably
$10,000. Can you believe that, though?
No.
Did you
And
ever
still
ride
going, right?
Still going.
Still
It
going.
ends on Friday. Yes. Did you ever ride the log jammer?
You know, that was a tradition for my family. My kids, my oldest son is petrified of all rides.
Okay.
So the log jammer was the staple, the turtle and the log jammer.
Yes.
And now they've eliminated one of those options for us. So we're not bitter. We're not bitter. We're a fan. We're a fan of Nick Paradise, though. It's all good. Yes.
Yes, the train is still there. Now there's the new roller coaster.
Which is amazing.
Steel curtain.
Yes.
Amazing.
I haven't tried
Haven't
it yet.
done it? Oh,
no, I haven't.
Are you afraid?
I don't think I'm afraid, but I just think older me doesn't know if my body still kind of works the way younger me. Like, I didn't even think about it when I was younger.
Correct.
It's not as disorienting as you think, as other rides might be. When you come off, you're like, oh, I kind of get that.
But you said that tick, 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 tick going up,
but
right?
it's not nearly as disorienting to your head as other rides have.
Okay.
Yeah, I recommend it. We'll go together.
Okay. We'll see. I still have some tickets to use, so maybe I will.
She didn't answer that.
I know.
You're not going to get me. You're not going to get me on that one.
We'll make a Jag-Off video with you doing
for good.
it.
There's the selling point.
Oh
now you want to do it.
All right. Sure. Of course. Okay, guys.
Geez.
Also, so I told you about the Log Jammer over at Kennywood.
Yeah.
Sandcastle has a new ride. Have you heard about this one? Bombs Away. It's a water slide. It's going to be 6 stories tall.
Yes. Yes.
Does this sound appealing to you?
No. I knew you were going to say that. No, and this has been the big talk in my house too. Yeah, we're Sandcastle fanatics. My kids are. Yeah, they're excited.
And here's the
6
thing about
stories.
it. So you stand at the top for the slide, you wait for the floor to drop open beneath you, and then you fall through a flat line loop before you make the big splash. Well, 6 stories, that's a lot, right?
That's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot.
I'm in now. One time.
Well, that gives you a visual of just what to expect for your heart to come.
Yes.
No, I will just wait for everyone with towels and fresh intertubes or whatever.
We were saying that's why moms have to have large purses earlier because why is your purse so big? Because we have to carry the things that husbands and kids need that they don't want to carry.
Exactly.
Wow.
Sunscreen. They do have an area too that you can kind of go in for when you forget those necessities. I just bought sunscreen for like $58 I think last week when we were there.
So are you the spray or the oil? Which do you prefer?
How funny, we were just talking about that. I like the spray, but I think the wind kind of takes it away more, so we do both.
Do you?
Yeah, because we're pretty fair. So, you know, don't take any chances.
No, sunscreen is very, very
good
important.
question though.
I'm
glad to use that on the podcast.
Glad to ask you all about that. Full of ideas, right?
We try.
Okay, so, you know, it is August already, and Halloween is, I don't know, 2 months away
2 months.
still. Doesn't matter, though, because more thrills are coming our way. Scare House?
Yes.
Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Love Scare House.
We love those guys.
It's going to be a little different now, because they're going to have Scream District and the Strip District. Got that all out. On Penn Avenue, 2 attractions. So one is the basement. I don't know what that's about, but this is what really bothers me. There's going to be an escape room called Stalked by a Killer. I can't think of a worse nightmare. Right.
Again, let's just stand afar and baby everybody up.
Stalked by a killer.
I couldn't do it. No.
That's like my worst nightmare.
Right.
Yeah. No, it'll be great. And
what's great about it, John?
Because who doesn't want that thrill of walking through there and knowing that no matter what happens, you still come out on the other end? Really?
Do you have any fear? You have no fear, huh?
Rachel gets mad at me for talking too much on this show. That's my fear.
Really?
No.
It says I'm a bully. No, I'm petrified. I don't watch scary movies. Halloween scares me, but I think they do an amazing job with people who do enjoy that kind of stuff. So I think I more so appreciate the talent that goes into it.
The creativity
being
in
scared.
It's amazing the research that they do to do these things and what scares people. And they've written papers, you know, PhDs involved in this kind of stuff. It's amazing.
Stalked by a Killer.
And people love it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, people absolutely love that. In fact, there's going to be the Zombie Den in Market Square that's going to be Market
Huge hit last year,
of course.
We enjoyed that
out for that.
year.
Did you do that last year?
Oh, yeah, we enjoyed it, yes.
I don't get out much, huh?
Yeah. Well, you had a baby.
You have a 1-year-old.
Now he's
we
one.
will babysit while you get out one
Is that
night.
a
How about that?
promise?
Yes.
Say it again.
Yeah, we will babysit while you get out one night.
All right, I hope everybody heard that.
We're both well-rehearsed parents.
Rachel and John. And you guys are really doing, with your podcast, some good deeds, and you have some events coming up. Tell me about that, because that's important.
Well,
first and foremost, the porch tour.
Yeah, the porch tour. So every year we do a porch tour where we ask people to submit pictures of their porch, and we go and record our podcast on their porch and take people, Pittsburgh personalities and a band and whatever. And in the last 2 years, we've collected items for Zachary's Mission, which is a very, very good local nonprofit, and they make Zach packs.
Okay. So, what's a Zach pack?
So a Zach pack
is
Okay.
So
a Zach pack is is basically toiletries and comforts of home, notepads and pens, shampoo for the parents who are staying with their medically fragile children in Children's Hospital or the Children's Home, because you know, when you're there, you get this sort of shampoo from the hospital toothpaste.
Yes,
You're like, oh, I don't know. But the Zach packs are built to give you a little
more of a
and
taste
is it
of
for
home.
the parents or for the kids or for
For
both?
the parents.
For the families. Okay.
For the parents, really, to help the parents feel a little bit more at ease as they're going through this difficult time. So Zachary's Mission collects all of these items, and corporations get together and fill the Zach packs, and then they deliver them.
And so you're going to be collecting some of these
So each
items.
porch stop,
It's kind of a
we're
challenge
asking
at each
people
porch.
to challenge and gather shampoos and toothpaste and things like that.
We give a
so
list
we
from the Zachary's Mission website, and then people are tasked to kind of ask their neighbors and their friends.
It's a collection contest.
Wonderful. So if I say, hey, here's a picture of my porch, maybe come do a podcast.
Maybe we pick you. Maybe
We're
we
in.
do.
What do you look for?
You know, excitement. We look, because some of our guests are pure Pittsburghers, they won't cross two bridges to go anywhere, so they have to be somewhat close. But on the other hand, we're looking for an exciting view, maybe just something, or will you tell us you're going to bring the party when we come?
I see. That's the key. All right. So very quickly, tell me about the liver event. It's a walk.
We're super excited about that also. There are other walks through the Community Liver Alliance, but this event is on August the 24th. It's called the Ultimate Liver Function, which we thought was pretty cool. It's at the Roxy Theater in McKees Rocks, the new $9 million project. There are bands from Johnny Angel and the Halos, who of course are near and dear to our hearts. And my mother had a liver transplant. And so it's very important to us that we continue to raise awareness for this. And we are having Eddie Holman, who's saying, hey there, lonely girl. We're having Pete Hewlett, who's from McKees Rocks. Totally 80s, Byron Nash. And it's festivities from 2 o'clock outside for kids and families, and then inside 5 o'clock with bands all through the night. We can't wait.
Excellent. I'm so glad that you guys are here today. And